A very good morning. This presentation is brought to you by Resonate International with a mission to leverage knowledge worldwide. The topic being covered is when alignment becomes the pivot. Ladies and gentlemen, every life keeps moving through changing moments, changing relationships, changing aspirations, and changing circumstances. Yet, somewhere within this continuous movement, there is a quiet principle that helps everything come together. Alignment. It gives thoughts a direction, emotions a center, energy a meaningful flow, and action a deeper purpose. Perhaps this is why alignment carries such importance in the journey of every soul. It allows life to keep moving while remaining connected with its deeper design. When looked closely at creation, a remarkable pattern begins to appear. The earth moves through space while sustaining an intricate balance of atmosphere, water, soil, sunlight, and living systems. The human body continuously changes while regulating temperature, circulation, breathing, and countless biological processes. Celestial systems remain in motion while following extraordinary patterns of order. Across these different levels, a common principle emerges. Alignment sustains stability while allowing evolution to unfold. Stability, therefore, becomes dynamic. Movement becomes organized. Growth becomes part of an intelligent design. Creation also carries an inherent capacity for adjustment. A physical change can create a biological response. A disturbance in an ecosystem can initiate adaptation. A shift within the mind or emotional system can generate signals calling for renewed balance. Such signals can become invitations to awareness, revealing where energy, thought, emotion, or action may be seeking greater coherence. Realignment then becomes part of the natural rhythm of growth. In this sense, correction carries intelligence. It helps a system rediscover its center and continue its journey. At the heart of this entire process is energy. every living process receives, transforms, generates and shares energy. The brain converts sensory energy into perception, thought and response. The body distributes energy through an extraordinary biological network. Emotional connection carries energy between minds and hearts. Purpose directs aspirational energy towards meaningful possibilities. When these different movements begin to work in coherence, energy becomes available for purposeful expression. Alignment gives energy a direction, and coherent energy gives movement its strength. The same principle becomes deeply personal within the human soul. Awareness allows the inner landscape to be recognized. Coherence brings its different dimensions together. Alignment then gives that coherence a direction. Thoughts begin resonating with intention, emotions begin supporting purpose, actions begin expressing values, the inner energy system begins moving around a meaningful center. This is where the alignment becomes the pivot, the point around which changing circumstances can be integrated with an enduring inner orientation. At its deeper level, this alignment finds expression through dharma, the natural order that sustains harmony within the individual and within the larger design of creation. Alignment with dharma can emerge through awareness, coherence, pure intent, constructive thought and purposeful action. Through trust and faith, this inner alignment can open into communion with the divine cosmic intelligence, allowing the human journey to become increasingly receptive to the intelligence that pervades creation. What's the way forward? Perhaps the most empowering discovery is that alignment is a living process. Every changing circumstance can become an opportunity to recognize the center again. Every new understanding can refine direction. Every purposeful action can strengthen coherence. The journey therefore becomes less about holding life still and more about allowing movement to remain connected with meaning. Alignment gives stability a direction and movement a meaningful center. When that center becomes clearer, transformation acquires a natural rhythm. Stability becomes the ground from which growth unfolds, energy finds greater coherence, purpose becomes more visible, action begins to carry the quiet strength of inner agreement. What moves outside can remain connected with what matters within, and life begins to reveal something profound. Progression can emerge as a natural unfolding of alignment. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, in the revered Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna offers a deeply reassuring perspective in his timeless and resounding words. By being in communion with the Creator, from whom all living entities have come into being, and by whom the whole universe is pervaded, a soul can easily attain perfection and fulfillment through dedicated action aligned with one's own dharma. Perhaps this is the deeper assurance carried by the journey. Every soul is already part of a larger order, and alignment allows that inner participation to become conscious. When awareness finds coherence, coherence finds alignment, and alignment becomes the pivot, life can keep moving with greater balance, purpose, and trust. When alignment becomes the pivot, movement finds its center, transformation finds its direction, and progression becomes an unfolding of the deeper design. Good luck, best wishes, and God bless.